You should play whatever you want to play. Everybody, let's get off and wait for Classic.
Those bandages going. No, how about we do Mythic, then do it. Just push for CE before, you know, Classic comes out.
Are you running a replay, Drod?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to my
Are you running a replay?
370 DK.
Yeah, on your stream. Because I'm watching the Crazy Circle boss right now. It says you're offline.
Refresh your browser then.
Alright, we ready to do this event? No, don't jump. Don't sacrifice yourself. No. Pat was coming. It was time.
It's too far away.
Alright, I got a good feast made today. I mean, some good cauldrons.
I'm gonna need our damn repair browser first boss.
Wish I had still Aria. Alright guys, sorry, I'm just gonna heal Rend and Rend only.
Yay! We'll have to summon Solar when we're done. Alright. Yeah, what do you want?
My subjects
Well, I'd rather heal it, but you don't need any more.
You
And my
will try
100
to provide them
DPS
with
sucks.
one, won't you?
I can't sustain DPS on him. Boss fights.
Just attack.
Yeah? Alright.
What spec are you?
Marksman, that's probably why.
Just shoot him.
I tried Beast Mastery, I can't do it. Probably stat priority.
Survival.
Yeah. Do they buff it?
Survival's the only spec play.
You have proven entertaining so far. Now it is time for the real show to begin.
Nah, Numi, you're gonna roll a 2. You're gonna double your number.
So just something I saw from last night for the tanks. Just try to make those taunt swamps a little smoother. There were times when they were together for a while. I don't think they do increase damage, but just their damage taken's decreased by 99%.
Gotcha.
Any yum yums?
Oh, thank you for the feast.
Alright, we're gonna one-shot this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, if we're gonna one shot this, we got to put some of these up.
Can I
There we
get a
go.
priest buff, please?
Once we get everyone in here.
Oh.
Ooh.
So you're gonna sabotage the pool. Alright, gotcha.
Alright, note to self, stand in all of the fucking shit on the ground.
That's my role for tonight. Taking it.
Damn, you just smirked at your roll.
What the hell's above my... What is that? Oh, it's a feather.
Goddamn Moonkin statue, where's it at? Burn it.
Does anyone have a T-Mog?
What are the feathery consequences?
Turns you into a boomkin once you have enough stacks.
Yay!
Clear on this timetable. Do not interfere. Die today. I will die with honor in battle.
I've tried to be an accommodating
No
host,
Moonkin for me.
but you simply will not die. Time to throw all pretense aside and just kill you all.
Such wondrous power. The dark fallen orb has made me invincible.
Ooh, that look cool.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Off with their heads!
It's too far away.
Time to supplement my workforce.
Yep. Bark.
Four, 3, 2.
I am
One.
wary of the spars. Obey my edicts or suffer the consequences.
I shall strike you down.
Come on, someone wasn't in that circle. Come on.
Move to the boss.
I shall strike you down.
It's too far away.
Death awaits you.
Soak that.
I got 7.
I need to get closer.
Switching.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This pageant grows tiresome. I command you to provide more entertainment.
Don't cast the same thing twice.
Run away and found wanting. Put to death.
Sparks.
Death awaits you. I shall strike you down.
Alright,
Good
you
to
can
cast double.
Sparks, tell people.
I'm out of range.
I shall strike
4,
you down.
3, 2, 1.
This pageant grows tiresome.
Stand
I
on that.
command you to
Remember,
provide
stand on the outside of the circle.
Death awaits you.
Stack
Cards
up.
on Birdie.
It's too far away.
Take my wrath.
Move to the boss. Standalone's on the outside.
Out of range.
I shall strike you down.
I need to switch.
Executed. Death awaits you. I
Cards.
Stack up.
shall strike you down.
I need to get closer. 4, 3,
Sparks out.
1.
This pageant grows tiresome.
Don't stop moving.
I command you to provide more entertainment.
Out of range.
I shall strike you down. Death awaits you.
It's too far away.
I got her.
No mercy.
Gonna stop them moving now.
Wow. The boss just like.
We're doing good, guys.
Giving mana to healers.
I shall strike you down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm the owner of this force.
Ram.
Obey my edicts or suffer the consequences.
I shall strike you down. Death awaits you.
No healing for
Got him.
7 seconds. Sparks.
I shall strike you down.
Stagger the spark field.
Run away and found wanting.
I need to get closer.
Death awaits you.
4, 3,
You solo it. Alright, soloing it.
This pageant
Got
Stand in
grows
circles, stand in
tiresome.
circles.
I
Purple
command
circles.
you to provide more
It's too far away.
entertainment.
I shall strike you down.
Again.
I think.
gonna turtle it.
How's the health?
Yeah, switch.
Separation?
Switch.
Move the boss.
4 damage on the chick.
That's Pashmar. Everybody in the circles.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I am weary of this
Bark.
farce. I shall
Don't cast standing twice.
the consequences.
We'll do it after we survive the next phase.
Death awaits you.
Got her.
You can double dip again.
Yep.
I cut it.
Okay, let's work it.
They're back to the same.
It's too far away.
You ready to save cooldowns?
4,
Death awaits you.
2, 1.
I am weary of this farce.
Shit.
Obey my edicts or suffer the consequences.
Strike you down.
If I could go in Harrow, we'll try to kill him before the next time up. I was thinking the can't move, well move one, but
Alright. We can switch. Can you guys clear a path between the two bosses?
Everybody in the circle.
ready to stand alone and be on the outside.
I shall strike you
Barks up too.
Death awaits you.
I think Chick needs a little more DP. DP.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I am weary of this farce.
Alright, keep moving.
Obey my edicts or suffer the
Yeah, we need Jurassic up.
consequences.
Theros.
That's rage.
Run away is found wanting. No mercy.
It's close.
We're gonna Harrow on both. That way we can blow cooldowns and everything. I was thinking, you know, the one where you can't stand still was next, and it wasn't.
I think you should have rezzed Art. Can't help it, the
So-
boss jumped on me.
Rage is about 8 minutes and 50 seconds, it seems like.
We're just gonna Harrow at the get-go and try to do as much damage as possible.
I really thought we were gonna get that extra amount. You must have been shitting bricks.
Yeah, gold. I have the gold.
By the way, we don't have to kill all 3 orbs. Don't they all slowly take damage? So can't we just leave one by itself at the end?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Because it's just like the botanist fight where you're supposed to stagger them, but one can die off and it's not.
Well, the idea is that with potent spark out, it basically increases damage every time that it explodes over time. So it's naturally going to do AoE damage, and then it just gets more and more potent as it stays alive. So that's why we have to DPS them down.
Didn't we leave one up, Solar?
No, we never left one up.
I could have sworn we did.
Ren.
Well, probably everybody now.
I got it, one in the back here.
How many more of these you have up?
How many do I have of these? I have over 1,000.
Heroic it does.
That's only an heroic that increase edit. Yeah. So yeah, we need to stagger their kills.
Kill the one closest to skull and then square.
And then one spawns back here, I think. Ish.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at one alone. I mean, you can dot it up at meters, I don't care.
Pop in here at the beginning.
Yes.
5,
Let him get in position
4,
first, please.
3, 2, 1.
Off with their heads! Time to supplement my work.
Skull first.
Yeah, I was close to that.
4, 3, 2,
This pageant
1.
grows tired.
Took circle.
I command you to provide more entertainment.
I shall strike you down!
Circle, there's still one unattended.
Tried to get there.
Stack in the circle. Or bubble.
I shall strike you down! Death awaits you!
It's too far away. 4, 3, 2,
Switch.
1.
I am weary of this farce. Obey
Any
my
minute
voice
healers?
or
I'll cast
see
2
the
spells
consequences.
in a row.
You have been found wanting!
It's too far away.
What to death!
Spark.
Death awaits you! I shall strike you down! What to death!
You can cast same skull. Let's get square down. Or any more damage than the guy. She's like,
4,
I
3,
shall strike
2,
you down!
1.
This
Turtle it.
pageant grows tiresome. I command you to provide more entertainment.
Death awaits you!
I got stand alone also.
Same for Solara.
Pitiful!
Kills my DPS.
Face my wrath!
Nobody stacked for that.
No.
Standalone's on the outside.
I shall strike you down!
Swap.
No mercy!
Too far away.
Death awaits you! I shall strike you down!
Spark.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This pageant grows
Keep moving.
tiresome. I command you to provide more entertainment.
I shall strike you down! Death awaits you!
Stand still.
No mercy! I shall strike you down!
4, 3, 2, 1.
I am wary of this force. Obey my edicts or suffer the consequences.
Use damage mitigation.
I shall strike you down. Death awaits you.
Right. Just dress it up. Drop down.
No mercy. I shall strike you down.
Quick gate back up and reset her.
Run away, found wanting. No mercy. Death awaits you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I am wary of this farce. Obey my edicts or suffer the consequences.
Strike you down. None oppose our queen and live.
You don't have a mailbox, Tola?
We get another Hellstone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Off with their heads!
Yes. Spark.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
I am weary of this farce.
Circles.
Obey my edicts or suffer the consequences.
I shall strike you down!
Next set of circles. Someone get in them, please. Last set.
I shall strike you down!
Go to the boss.
Death awaits you!
It's too far away. 4, 3, 2, 1.
This pageant grows tiresome.
Don't double cast.
I command you to provide more entertainment.
You have been found wanting!
It's too far away.
Executed!
Spark.
Death awaits you!
Stack.
I shall strike you down!
You can cast the same though. Spark people. Gold sword, thank you.
No mercy!
4,
I
3,
shall strike
2,
you down!
1.
This pageant grows tiresome. I command you to provide more
Death awaits you!
Charge at me. I also have standing alone. Be careful.
Out of range.
Face my wrath!
I'm moving the boss away.
Is anyone on the outside?
I shall strike you down!
It's too far away.
I need a swap.
Getting mana to healers.
Death awaits you!
Out of range.
I shall strike you down!
Spark.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I am weary of this farce.
Don't stop moving.
Obey my edicts or suffer the consequences.
Get closer.
I shall strike you down!
Got her.
Use personal. Hellstones, etc.
Out of range.
You can stop moving. You can stop.
I shall strike you down!
I need to get closer. It's too far away. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch taking damage. You're immune to healing.
I command you to provide more
I'll need a swap after this.
entertainment.
I shall strike
I need a
you
swap now.
down!
I'm gonna turtle it.
Put to death!
Sparks out in 4.
You can take damage again. Just spark down.
Out of range. I need to get closer.
Just kill Skull, leave the other one up.
I shall strike you down.
They're staggered enough.
Out of circle.
It's too far away.
Death awaits you.
4,
Stack this.
2, 1.
This pageant grows tiresome. I command you to provide more entertainment.
I shall strike you down.
Out of range.
Death awaits you. Strike you down.
One last set of circles. You ready for them?
I need to get closer.
Face my wrath.
Second boss.
Gonna need a swap. After this, yep, that's fine.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I am
Spark.
shy of this farce. Obey my edicts or suffer the
DPS
consequences.
the girl.
Double cast.
Out of range.
Death awaits you.
It's too far away.
You have been found wanting. I shall
they even?
strike you down.
They're close.
Who needs more?
They're even now.
Pushing the rage in.
Death awaits you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I am weary of this farce.
I
Obey
shall
my
strike
edicts
you
or suffer
down.
the consequences.
Keep pushing.
How are we on the aim range?
It's like 30 seconds, I would say.
Face my wrath. I shall strike you down.
It's too far away.
He's about to die.
Just ignore sparks, kill his boss.
Death awaits you.
I need to get closer.
Fuck, we need to separate them fast.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Good job.
What were we like 5 seconds?
You show such
We're
heart.
about
Preparations
20
are
seconds,
nearly
something like that.
complete.
I was just going off
the
cooldowns.
Yeah, Mojo, you didn't say we had to fight your girlfriend.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away. Out of range. I need to get closer.
Anyone need the staff outline?
Oh, the wand?
This is a wand?
Yeah, I'll take the wand.
It's a wand, my bad. It looks like a staff. It looks similar to the PvP staff icon.
It's too far away. Out of range. It's too far away.
I know, right?
I need to get closer.
Set up a trade with the interview in a second.
Too far away.
Here. We got a staggered dispelling them. Every time we dispel one, they blow up in the rig. Shrieker.
There is a presence here. Tendrils strangling my mind.
The locks weaken. The world screams. Nazoth rises once more.
Out there, Titan pillars and chains descending into darkness.
Ijara wants us to see this. Why? Surely she knows we would never let that monster free.
There is no time to warn the others. We must end this, champions! Now!
mark yourselves. Please.
Yes, at 50%, we'll have access to all the realms whenever we want. The delirium, you mean?
I don't have a target.
But we also have to send people into the fear realm to break the casters. At 50%, there's only the casters that we normally face on the top realm only spawn in the fear realm, so we have to go into the fear realm in order to, one, interrupt their cast, and two, to just DPS them down and then get back.
Anyone need the male hound?
I'll take it if no one else needs it.
You need arrow? Valka, go ahead and give it the arrow. Everyone's ready.
Make sure to stay spread out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The end approaches! Open your mind. Your psyche will break.
Put on, bro.
Beware.
Ads are out.
None can escape Nizal's grasp. Beware.
Don't be middle.
That's a big old tentacle.
We're gonna start gaining hysteria. This is the part where we have to basically burst him down to get out.
Your psyche will break. Beware.
Watch out, mid.
I need to get closer.
No, they don't.
Open your mind. Beware.
Ads are out.
There were bosses and stuff.
Too far away.
Surrender to
Soak these. I got middle.
Out of range.
thought.
Don't hit each other around.
It's too far away.
No?
There's an ad up in the back.
Working on it.
Beware.
So,
In the middle.
Your psyche will break. Beware. None can surrender.
Percy says middle.
We will not succumb to madness! Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
It's too far away.
Adds up.
Add.
Your psyche will break. Beware.
We need to go to the fear realm to kill that thing.
Open your mind.
Out of range.
DPS in the fear realm.
Keep your
I need to get closer.
You walk up to the big eyeball that's next to him and you hit your extra action button and it'll teleport you in.
you see the tear?
Void gathers.
I'm out of range.
There's 2 more ads up still, people.
Enlightenment is none can escape Nizal's grasp. Give in to despair. Beware.
Yeah, it's up.
Bend to the Master's will.
It's too far away.
Open your mind. Beware. Bend to the Master's will.
I need to get closer.
35% isn't bad for first attempt.
Bend to all will revel in Nizal's glory.
I think it'd be behooving to have melee go in first to DPS the one that's closest to the boss and then jump back out.
Are we able to receive healing down there, or is it only who comes in?
It's only if someone comes in.
Yeah.
So it's like Rust kind of, okay.
Yeah, I will go down to the fear realm to help heal during phase 2.
So melee just goes in and kills the one next to the summoner next to the boss, and then gets.
Well, it just depends on how many stacks you get. You don't want to get a shit ton of those stacks, because every time as long as you're in there, it ramps up. So we want the melee to try to DPS as many down as they can, because the longer those guys are up, the more ads keep spawning. Those little fucking ghouls.
Okay, so we receive a stacking debuff that hurts us that we need to get out before it kills us.
Yes. Let me. You get dread. It's called, and it's basically does a shit ton of damage.
We'll do another pull real fast before I set another flask. Well, cauldron down. That's okay.
I think Birdie only got that damage because he was dotting everyone in the fucking in that.
Well, all of my dots are AoE dots, and so I can't help it. Like, I press the button and it just does it.
I kept seeing myself get hit with Moonfire.
Yeah, me too. On Sunfire.
You're gonna have to be careful about that.
Just don't get hit.
My only ability that doesn't AoE is Star Search. That's it.
High single target people are gonna have to go in there. At least during the first one.
Well, the tearing doesn't come out as much as you think, and it's not coming because we had all of the ads in the Fear Realm are preventing it from happening because they have the portals open. So that's why we have to DPS them down as fast as possible.
Is dying the only way to get out of that phase where we're gonna hit each other with?
So there, you can take the portal during the second phase where we have what's her face helping Thalsar. Should be a portal in the center of the room-ish, and you can use your extra action button to take it back up to the main realm. Otherwise, if you just get DPS down enough, you'll just pop back to the normal realm, and you'll just be stunned.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. Alright.
Right. Same thing with on phase 2 for the Fear Realm. There'll just be another portal in the center of the room that you take out.
But I started switching. Give me a second.
It all depends on if we have the Pure Realm guys down. It would be ideal to pop Hero when we get the first debuff for him for the 30% increased damage.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The end approaches!
Make sure you watch out for that tear in the giant ass tentacle.
None can escape Nizal's grasp. Give in to despair.
Ads.
Beware.
To the middle.
None can escape Nizal's grasp. Beware.
Through the middle again. Because you're on the left.
Your psyche will break. Beware.
Oops.
None can escape
We got hit out.
grasp.
You guys got hit by the tentacle.
Did we get him out?
Perseus is gonna take a shit ton of damage.
I can take it.
Beware.
Okay, Squishy Pally.
Same place again with the middle.
Surrender to madness.
See the chair?
Ads are up.
Your mind. Beware. Surrender to
Behind us.
Add. Or the circles are up. Oh.
give in to despair. Beware. Now you understand. Surrender to madness.
We will not succumb to madness. Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
Bend to the masters.
Gotta wipe it out.
Just stand outside the ring.
What is the tell for where the tentacle's gonna hit?
So if you're looking
You just
out
gotta have
into
to
the
watch.
void, yeah, out in the void, there's going to be like a big shiny like sliver, basically.
Break. Beware. Now you understand. All will revel in Nizal's glory.
I have many lucky doos you like. your feet find good trails. Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
Only take 2. I'm ready. Yeah, someone finish Cauldron off. Thank you. It's like a 12,000 gold cauldron right there.
5, 4,
Battle
3,
shout.
2, 1.
End approaches.
I'm out of range.
None can escape Nizal's
Ow.
grasp.
Don't do that.
Your psyche will
Do
break.
damage?
Beware.
There's those little ones.
Beware.
Watchmen.
Tears in the back.
Go ahead and Harrow. Why not?
I like your attitude.
YOLO.
Except all my buttons are on cooldown.
Yeah.
Beware.
I take down the middle. Can we move the boss a little bit?
It's too far away.
Get these ads down too. Yeah, just mark there where you need to move over.
Beware.
Look across the room. Down the middle.
Perfect vision on the end.
Need people to soak.
Give in to despair.
I have dread. What do I do?
We will not succumb to
The dread, you run away.
Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
Alright,
Ads.
go ahead and get some people down into the pure realm. I'm gonna heal in there.
Down the middle.
It's too far away.
The ads are immune unless you're in the realm.
Your psyche will break.
Do we have enough down there?
Beware.
Kill the little ad people. We need more people to go in. Get the big ad. Can't have it leaving up.
Take the portal back into the main realm.
He's got the bubble on him.
Bubble.
Beware.
Right down the middle.
Add.
Back down we go.
Understand.
We got 3 down here. We need more people.
Let me in.
Coming in now.
Beware.
Yeah, it's not letting me get the action bar.
Down the middle.
Has to be the portal with the
Not the one that Arcanist is casting, the ones that are near the maw.
I gotta get out.
And then back to Arcanist to go back to the other one.
The void gathers.
Too far away.
Use any personals you have.
Beware.
Get up.
Your psyche will break.
Need people to go down.
None can escape Nizal's
There's just too many dead.
grasp. Beware. Bend, all will revel in Nizal's glory.
Most people are wrong board.
What got us ads again?
So we need to be faster on the Dark Pulse, which is this bubble, it looks like. It places a shield on him that absorbs 5% of his max health and begins gathering dark energy. Upon completion, the energy is released, dealing a shit ton. Depleting the absorbed shield triggers a mind fracture. The caster becomes stunned for 1.5 seconds, interrupting all casts. So we just have to really DPS him down during that.
I can't attack that.
Is group 1 okay with going down?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
The eyeball group?
Yeah, that goes into the, yeah.
Which
eyeball
groups?
Group 1.
Fine by me.
Are we saying eyeball, or are we going into the Fear Realm?
The Fear Realm, basically, you gotta click on the eyeball, go down and kill the ads. Get out.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yes, ad portal is down.
So during
Michael.
phase 2, when we have to go down to the Fear Realm,
Mic on.
you walk over to the ad and you hit your extra action button, and that'll take you to the Fear Realm. In order to get back, there's going to be a portal literally in the center of the room that you're going to go next to, and you use your extra action button again, and that'll get you out.
There's not really a rage mechanic. I mean, we can't, because we're gonna get more than one bubble.
Is there any phase that we want to burn through as quickly as possible?
I was just trying to get out the first fear phase. It seemed like we're in there a decent amount.
That's the only real damage that I see, because you get the fucking whatever I think it's dread or something like that, and it does moderate damage, but it's not that bad.
No, but like the first time we did it, we had 9 people going in. This time we only had 6. Yeah, I'd be alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The end approaches. None can escape.
Try not to stay in the center either. Because he almost always, his tentacle always hits the middle of the room.
It's easier to get out of the way if you're on the side.
Ads are coming up.
The one closest to the boss with that.
Beware.
That was good, I was disengaged. I saved it.
Escape results.
The little horror visions, just get him to the melee. Melee will lead him down.
Middle.
Right
behind the boss.
Saw that big.
Portal zone, or void zone, whatever it's called.
The fissure.
Fissure.
Sure.
Your psyche will break. Beware.
Being tentacle, whatever you need. Ready for portals?
Bend to the master's will. Surrender to madness.
The fissure's up.
Bend to the master's will. Beware.
Portal. I'll move. Someone else must step in it.
Your psyche will break. Beware.
We will not succumb to madness. Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
Go ahead and Hera now. They're getting ready to go in.
Alright,
Stats are coming up. First group, go in.
Can escape Nizal's grasp.
The visions just get the melee range. They'll kill from there.
Watch out for the tentacle.
Your psyche will break.
Alright, everyone get out.
Beware.
Right on boss.
I need to get closer.
The void gathers.
DPS.
You want to start DPS tip?
Beware.
Good job.
Middle, look out.
Next set of ads are up. Group 1, go back down.
Now you understand. Open your mind. Give in.
How do you get into the
Shit, I'm feared.
Beware.
Alright, let's get out.
maybe down these little ads?
Beware. Avoid gathering.
Time to go through the middle.
Corby, can you stand this eyeball and go in that face? You get extra haste. I think it'll help you out.
Good job breaking shield again. Group 1, we're going down again.
Can escape Nizal's grasp.
Ads are up, Birdie.
Give
You get out.
to
Mojo, go in for the portal for Birdie. Here.
beware.
Gotcha.
I'm already in there.
Okay, never mind. He's already going in. Eyeballs are up again. Save him for the shield.
Now you understand.
Alright, go ahead and use the eyeballs.
Beware.
Nice try.
Good job,
That was a
everyone.
clean kill.
That was super clean.
Yay, a pet.
Nicely done.
Hey, can I get
It
that?
is so rare
God damn it.
to exceed
Fucking
my
pet.
expectations.
Yay, nothing
If only
again.
your friends
Did you
had
want
been
my
as
octopi?
capable. That human novice and the pale
I'm gonna have
elf
this
with
fucking
the
pet
sword.
summon the whole
Oh,
rest of the
well.
raid now.
Acceptable
Who wants to
losses.
buy the pet?
Liar!
Now, is that any way to repay me for my generosity? For the privilege I have seen fit to grant you? Come, heroes. Prove yourselves worthy.
Last boss?
Find me in the circle of stars.
We just pew pew.
Oh,
At last, the final preparations are in place.
I've opened ours, we have one.
We have a captive.
We just pew pew.
I need a bio break anyway, so.
Yeah, take a bye, Rick.
I'm gonna go open me up some lobster.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Fat Boss TV. Today we're looking at the final boss in the Eternal Palace, Queen Azshara. So to start off, we didn't get to test this encounter as much as the others in the instance, and the fight was different each time we did test it, so our footage is pretty limited. But regardless of that little disclaimer, we have a relatively good idea of how this encounter works, and this video should give you some useful information for when you actually see this boss in the upcoming weeks. So the boss has 4 phases and 2 intermissions, and
What the hell did you do, Perseus?
hey there guys, welcome back to Fat Boss TV. Today we're looking at the final boss in the Eternal Palace, Queen Azshara. So to start off, we didn't get to test this encounter as much as the others in the instance, and the fight was different each time we did test it, so our footage is pretty limited. But regardless of that little disclaimer, we have a relatively good idea of how this encounter works, and this video should give you some useful information for when you actually see this boss in the upcoming weeks. So the boss has 4 phases and 2 intermissions, and from what we saw, most of them are pretty difficult. The fight mainly revolves around ancient wards. There are 3 of these active at the start of the fight, and their stored power is shown in a new UI element. Throughout the fight, various mechanics will cause these wards to lose power. Now, if a single ward is powered down, the raid will start taking pretty heavy ticking damage. And if all wards are powered down, then you'll get a catastrophic failure, completely wiping the raid. Now the wards can be recharged by having players stand in the middle of them. This does however apply a stacking debuff to the player, reducing their maximum health by 10% per stack. Now the amount of players you need per phase to soak changes as the fight progresses, eventually requiring pretty much everyone to stand within them to keep their charge. Anyway, with that in mind, let's jump in and start with phase 1. In this phase you'll have to deal with Aethanel and Cyrannus rather than Azshara herself. When both of these mini-bosses die, the first intermission will begin. You'll want one tank to pick up each of them. When Painful Memories is cast, you need to make sure that both ads are out of line of sight of each other.
Don't worry, we got it this time.
We got the chicken
when Longing is cast, the ads need to remain within line of sight of each other. You have quite a long grace period to adjust these mobs after the cast. It's just important that you do so, as otherwise in both cases they just gain a massive haste and damage increase. They also gain this buff when either one of them dies, so DPS need to make sure they keep an eye on their health and make sure that they die at the same time.
Bitch, let me go!
You're going to need to move them around a bit, because as you fight them they will drop patches on the ground. These deal light ticking damage and
what's going on right now?
Them. Ideally you'll want to tank these ads towards the edges of the room, just to keep these patches away from the middle. The tank on Aethanel will be hit with Cold Blast. This deals moderate damage and applies a debuff. Once this stacks up to 3, you're frozen in place and will be shattered with an Ice Shard. Healers need to make sure that the tank is top before this happens. As for the tank on Cyrannus, you'll be hit with Serrated Edge. This is a light ticking physical dot which can be dodged or parried. For the raid to watch out for is the Charged Spear. This is cast by Cyrannus on a random player, dealing damage to all players en route and exploding once it reaches its target, dealing a burst of damage to that player and then a smaller burst to the raid. You just got to make sure you're not in line with the projectile as
Kill me, you owe me money.
Also to be mindful of is the lightning orbs from Aethanel.
How are you guys doing that?
In the room and bounce 3 times before finally despawning. Being caught by one of these deals a fair amount of damage, so they're best to be avoided. Aethanel also has a chain lightning cast. It doesn't do a hell of a lot of damage, but it can be interrupted, so why not? We just set up a melee rotation to prevent this ever from going through. As for Queen Azshara in this phase, while she cannot be attacked, she will however power down the wards. You can see which ward is being attacked as it will flash red. We decided to top this up initially on the pool, and then just move a small amount of players to whichever ward was being attacked, just to keep it topped up. These wards are also powered down by the overzealous Hulks. This ad will spawn directly in the middle of the room, and just make his way to a random ward. Once he's there, he'll cast Ground Pound, which deals light ticking raid-wide damage, and will remove power from the ward. This ad can be crowd controlled, however once it's done once, it will then become completely immune. So you want DPS to swap to it immediately as it spawns, and then just stun it before Ground Pound is cast. Queen Azshara will also beckon players. This causes your character to move uncontrollably towards the middle of the room for around 8 seconds or so. Once you reach the middle, you're put in a bubble that will slowly kill you if it's not destroyed. By moving right to the edges of the room before this cast begins, you will never reach the middle and therefore you'll never be put in a bubble. And you can also use the patches that the mini-bosses have been spawning, as they will slow you as you walk across them. And last to mention for the phase is the arcane orbs. These spawn on a timer typically around the middle of the room. These need to be soaked and completely removed, which takes around 5 seconds. If you don't do this fast enough, they'll eventually explode, dealing massive raid-wide damage. While soaking them, you will take moderate ticking damage, so healers, you need to be ready to keep the soaking players topped. Once you've got the hang of all of that and both bosses have been defeated, you'll get into the first intermission. Now a large set of arcane orbs will spawn around the middle of the room. Shortly afterwards, everyone in the raid will be given a decree that they must perform. Failing to perform it will apply a stacking dot, which will eventually become unhealable. Suffer demands that you soak an orb, and obey forbids you to soak an orb. Stand together asks that you stand with at least one other player, and stand alone asks you to keep away from other players entirely. Stay asks you to stand still, and march asks you to keep moving around. Now on normal mode you'll only have to perform one of these, you only get one decree put on you. Heroic you can have up to 2, and on Mythic you can have up to 3. For the most parts these are pretty easy to deal with by yourself. The issue is that the entire raid gets them, which can become rough in situations such as needing to soak an orb by yourself or soaking an orb as a group, as the group players are going to be running towards the solo players, hoping that they've got the exact same thing.
It's crazy.
There are a few animations that do make this a little bit clearer. Solo guys have lightning surrounding them, and group players have arcane around them. We even made this easier with a weak aura that was shouted either solo or hug. Now shortly after the orbs have been soaked, phase 2 will begin. As the phase starts, the middle ward, which has been inactive up to this point, will become empowered by the boss. The higher energy this has, the more damage the boss will deal, which is bad since the boss is dealing damage randomly to players throughout the phase. So you've got to keep the power
You said start the fight, okay.
Standing within it and soaking it up. And on top of this, the location of this empowered ward will swap with others throughout the phase. During this phase, Indomitable around the edges of the room and move towards the empowered ward. If they reach it, they'll get a pretty high amount of energy. All DPS need to be ready to swap to these adds and kill them before they reach it. As for Ajara herself, you want to tank her not too far from where you had the mini-bosses from phase 1. She will still cast Beckon, but it's been slightly changed from phase 1, as it now forces people to move towards her rather than in the middle of the room.
Oh, does that make me immune? And it makes me immune to everything.
Everybody back so we can get going.
Oh, she didn't like me spitting on her.
Alright, does anybody know the frame for this ward thing on the right? Because I need to move it. It's going to be covered by my boss.
They made this room too dangerous.
Alright, no more getting MC'd.
The fun police will beat it down with the Nerf bat.
We're not gonna flask or we're not gonna feast or anything. We're gonna get a few pulls in.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another.
Perseus was
Who
not
first?
Their gaze incurs calamity.
I need to get closer.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Too far away.
You are mine.
Out of range.
Double level up.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to
Gotta charge up these
lighten the
things.
field.
How many stacks is too many stacks?
I got a mojo.
Well, see, Mojo, that's too many stacks.
Show yourself.
Well, look at your HP. You're literally gonna get one shot.
How do we get those taken off?
You gotta alternate.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Ah, see, I was hitting that.
You are mine. He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
So what do we do wrong?
I don't have a target.
Should we make like a rotation for people to stand in the power up thingies?
Okay.
Hey, Trad, why don't you put X right here so their tank's back, so you just have to move back rather than backing around. So like basically just back it up, and Drastic can move straight back as well. And that way they're out of view. Because over here you gotta go around.
Only 1 CC per hull, right?
Yeah.
Does one go to each side, or
Just one.
oh. So my stun on it?
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Draw, just make sure you're standing up.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Yeah, because it'll give you a dot, I think. Or something like that.
I need to get closer.
You are mine.
Down the tank.
You grow complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
I need you. Show yourself.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Ultra.
Better taunt on you, Draw.
You are mine.
How the hell, Steve?
Pretty close.
We need to break these droplets out so people get free.
You grow complacent. Allow me to liven the field. There is no power I cannot defile. You've grown complacent. Allow me to lighten the field.
Soak orbs if you have that pink debuff.
We need to get the right pedestal up.
Too far away. Out of range.
Okay. I'll just taunt back when my puff comes up.
Add.
Grab the ads, I got her.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Another heart soon to be broken.
I need a taunt.
Kneel before your queen. The merest taste of my power.
I think we need a line of stuff tower.
How disappointing.
Add.
I got boss.
Out of range.
Another heart soon to be
I mean, it doesn't help that we're making her stronger. The center one empowers her. Yes. You want to keep it active, but you don't want to keep it high. The higher it is, the more empowerment she has. You want to keep it low, but not out.
How disappointing. He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
Yeah, so she was doing 50% more damage, and we were taking 25% more damage for a while there.
Well, we have to actually keep the center one broken by standing on it to remove energy. We need to keep it turned off. Yeah, if the ward of power is turned on, she herself and her minions grow in power. Correct. Yes.
Or it was gonna be even funner.
With our guild, it'll be impossible.
What?
I wish you were joking.
Huh? Yeah, it's not a joke.
I wish it was.
We can't even do Mechagon. Kidding me? Fucking fight would blow half their brains out their ears.
I call the cursed lovers to enter
Positive
the
vibes, everybody.
I'm out of range.
Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
It's too far away.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Taunt off you.
Heads up.
Oh,
Too far away.
You are mine.
Somebody taunt big guy.
they're dead.
They're they're
Oh,
both dead.
okay.
You've been
Okay.
complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Okay.
Aethanel, I need you. Show yourself.
Yêu ba học rể.
Well, we fucked that Hulk up.
What Hulk? I didn't see the Hulk.
Yeah, by the time I even looked at him,
He
he was
was
halfway out.
wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity. There is no power I cannot defile.
Hawks up.
You are mine.
Slows and roots caused it to go into that rage to where it can't get CC'd anymore, and it's done it before anyone else does
Allow me to liven the field.
We need a lot more DPS on the girl. She's 10% behind. Okay, they're even.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Okay, now the dude's 10 behind.
It's too far away.
You are mine.
Break the bubble.
I need to get closer.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
We need to power the orb.
Should we put a monk circle in the center when those ads come out?
Guys are up.
Another heart soon to be broken. Kneel before your queen. The merest taste of my power.
LOS.
Let's try and take her closer to a pillar so people can LOS better.
I'm out of range.
Right here is fine.
She up for the remainder of the fucking.
We need to deactivate the center pillar.
I need to get closer.
Another heart soon to be
Alright, I think it's
broken.
deactivated, right?
Yeah, it's deactivated now.
Out of range.
Anyone not have any stacks, step in the left one.
Don't stand in it too long.
Yeah, try not to go above more than 5.
Kneel before your queen.
She's doing back end.
From darkness,
Far away.
sirens come forth. Coax the power from these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
How the hell do I take this shit off me?
Yo, wait.
Azara is drawing upon the
Stand
heart
alone.
of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization. First Arcanist indeed.
Champions,
You see the truth now, don't you,
Blackguard.
heroes? Every move
So we
you've
can kill
made
the
has
stuff
been
on the
according to my
pylons?
will.
To take the center one out.
That lumbering dwarf believed you could save Azeroth by empowering your shining little heart. The gift of a sleeping titan. Yes. A titan's heart is exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world, but to shatter the prison of a god. Such delicious irony. The Diamond King.
I got one here.
A pawn. The ritual nears completion. The Black Empire rises, and the world awaits its true queen.
There will be no coronation.
Leave the ad off the tower one.
Elisra, aid me. Together we can hold her here. Now you will know what it means to be trapped, Azara. I am Azara. I was destined to rule. No force can bind me.
I'm out of range.
Champions, claim victory.
How disappointing. Unworthy of greatness.
We only have to get her to like 20%, right?
He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
So the key thing is that you do get debuffs for stacking onto the pillar to keep it up, but during the intermission, the debuff itself is broken down to 45 seconds. So we need to be on top of making sure that the center one is always turned off, otherwise everything's gonna hit like a fucking truck.
What about when she does a reversal of fortune? Doesn't she, if it's turned off, won't it just be all the way turned on?
Way to kill them.
Should we save our lust for them?
Get to bring that charged spear thing to the shield.
I don't have a target.
So is getting her to 20% a thing, or is that when the fight ends?
if you do reach the line of sight, it should pretty much be the same. Execute your decrees without to drain its power. This cast does appear to... This guy will phases that instead of the boss moving the empowered ward around soaking for
it looks like you can use the Titan console again to release
so many
all
stacks
the
of
energy
effects will
from
happen
all
when
of
you
the
do
fucking
release
towers.
energy.
So it's like...
One is just it will flat out do a player, but potentially testing as we really didn't get to see everything, and things were pretty broken, like the arcane orbs just instantly one buggy. But some of the phase 4 mechanics do sound things that happen going out. Yeah, it's every single you just plow as a guaranteed. Sounds terrible. There's so many questions on that one side. It's a Hallion. Personally, I don't. You are tanking the. Sure, there will be court. Yeah, he could barely deal with it in the first place. All the strategies on this encounter, then do go check out our work over on Wowhead. A link for that can be found in the description. We're going to be updating that over the next few weeks, as well as, of course, next week we will be bringing out our live guides. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you get notifications for that. And we will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.
This video will go over powerful abilities and combos that were incredibly strong at one point or another in Vanilla WoW. But this list will also cover more than just strong damage dealing abilities, and cover defensive and CC effects as well. At number 10, we've got kind of a meme combo in the form of the Paladin Bubble Hearth. You see, Divine Shield, the Paladin
It's pew pew.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage.
During phase 4, yes. And it gives us a random buff. Or it can literally destroy us. Like one of the buffs is a 40-second buff where someone literally does shit tons of damage, but after 40 seconds they instantly die.
I won.
Well, it's a random player.
I won.
Too far away.
There is no power I cannot defile.
The guy's well behind.
How much was that?
I proudly serve as Regent Leader.
You are mine. You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
I'm a little bit higher now. Alright. Yeah, now 10% higher. Girl. You're even.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Hulk's out.
We can be res on the tank.
Get him up.
You are mine. You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Stand alone.
This will be interesting with one tank.
We can't get him up.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Quick run, go tank.
Yeah.
It's too far away.
Yeah, I kind of miss the days where you can switch on the fly.
They're up.
Add.
How disappointing.
Try and let the people get LOS so we can
Kneel
dispel it.
before your queen.
The right one needs help.
The merest taste of my power.
I have her for a second.
Out of hand.
30 seconds till res.
Alright, spider's up. In the back.
The centerpiece needs to be deactivated.
Another heart soon to be broken.
And I'm lagging.
Birdie's down. Alright, we have a res up.
How disappointing. How disappointing. How disappointing. He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
I have many lucky doos you like.
I think they weren't LOS, maybe. And then when I picked them up again, they weren't LOS, of course, because they were close to each other, and he just smacked me.
Is this the last pool?
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Dude's 20% behind.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Okay.
You are mine.
Need more DPS on the Hawk.
About 10% difference. Dude's higher.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
They're about even.
Okay, they need to be able to see each other now.
There is no power I cannot defile.
They're about 3% apart. Good.
Get the guy.
Hawk.
You are mine. You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Okay.
How's it coming in?
Unworthy of greatness. Unworthy of greatness.
The one on the right is gonna need someone to stand on it. Thank you.
Someone has to stand on the center one.
Grab thingies up.
The right one's still gonna need some attention. If it goes down, we start taking raid-wide damage.
Just one person at a time.
I got 7 seconds to make
I
it.
stood on it for way too long, but
How disappointing.
I got arc.
Just moved down.
She's about to beckon, so they're far away.
Before your queen.
Out of range.
From darkness, sirens come forth. Coax the
Very
power
careful,
from
Todd.
these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
Can we stand on these during intermissions?
Stars save us.
Ajara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization. First Arcanist indeed.
What are we focusing on?
You see the truth now, don't you, heroes? Every move you've made has been according to my will. That lumbering dwarf
Just mark with the skull or
could
something.
save Azeroth by empowering your shining little heart. The gift of a sleeping titan.
The one's down.
A titan's heart is exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world, but to shatter
Yeah,
the
you have a
prison
spear
of a
running behind.
god. Such delicious irony. The Diamond King has been made a pawn. The ritual nears completion. The Black Empire rises, and the world awaits its true queen.
There will be no coronation this day. Thalysra, aid me. Together we can hold her here.
Now you will know what it means to be trapped, Ajara.
I am Ajara. I was destined to rule. No force can bind me.
Champions, claim victory!
He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
No, he needs to throw the trident, and we have to put it in front of the end of the bubble in order to break the bubble.
Also, during phase 2, can we not tank her in the same spot the whole time? Whatever pillar she's closest to, she drains the energy from. Well, whatever rune power. So we just got to move her around a little bit to make sure we stagger which one's getting it.
And everyone needs to take turns giving energy to the pillars, or whatever you want to call them, because 4 people or 5 people are not enough.
Okay.
When those people come out and stand on the thing, which one we're focusing on? The one by the panel first.
Is there just one spear ad?
I believe so, yes.
I mean, at least it's not a boring fight.
Wondrous power! The dark
I have tried to be an accommodating host, but you simply will not die. Time to throw all pretense aside and just kill you all.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity. There is no power I cannot defile.
Hawk.
You are mine. You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
They're about the same.
So-
I need you! Show yourself!
They need to see each other.
Dude is falling behind, so all I'm gonna do.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Too far away.
Okay, they're about even.
Hawk.
Chick.
You are mine. You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
I don't have a target. It's too far away.
We both died at the same time.
We have a minute and a quarter, 3/4.
Does ring of peace work on them?
Yes, it works.
Kneel before your queen.
Don't forget to change where she's your tongue tank.
We have them.
Okay.
The merest taste of my power.
We'll get out of line with that.
Better break this turn. 25 seconds till rest.
I got her.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Out of range.
Res is available.
Get that center one lowered a little bit.
Kneel before your
Yeah.
queen. From darkness, sirens come forth. Coax the power from these ancient wars.
I'll grab her if you want to grab the
Rattle
spear
the
guy.
chains that bind him. Stars save us.
Azara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization. First Arcanist indeed.
Champions,
You see the truth now, don't you, heroes? Every move you've made has been according to my will. That lumbering dwarf believed you could save Azeroth by empowering your shiny little heart. The gift of a sleeping titan. Yes. A titan's heart was exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world, but to shatter the prison of a god. Such delicious irony. The Diamond King has been made a pawn. The ritual nears completion. The
We
black
pull her away from that one.
empire
Do like the closer to the back one if we
world
can.
awaits its true queen.
There will be no coronation this day. Galissra, aid me. Together we can hold her here. Now you will know what it means to be trapped, Azara.
I am Azara! I was destined to rule. No force can bind me.
Champions, claim victory.
How
Gonna go down.
disappointing.
Out of range.
Yeah.
Come grab her.
It's too far away.
Lovers' hearts split asunder.
We need to get closer.
Devoted blood build freely upon the sand.
Do you have to literally be right on top of the thing?
The song of the deep rings.
You gotta. It's coming from an ad, so you gotta make sure the you and the ad and the mini boss is between where you stand.
He was wrong. You have proven yourselves unworthy.
We also need to keep that center ward of power completely turned off because she's doing 44% increased damage half
Yeah.
that fight.
And it'll switch periodically also. But like one thing that we're really messing up is we gotta kill the Hulk before he gets to any of the runes. He's damaging rune energy, which makes one of us have to stand on it earlier. We should be able to kill him before he gets there. I don't think I can call off again. It all depends if I quit my job or not.
We'd start at the same time and probably only an hour in here.
Look at this casual not quitting his job to play WoW.
I know. Nah, I'm just tired of it. Like, it's a union-based job, and there's guys that have been there longer than me that just sit around and do nothing, and I have to carry their weight, and I'm just tired of it. The union rep, and they're like, well, they weren't having an issue before you came along, so maybe it's just you.
Isolene knows all about that.
So I'm like, fuck you guys.
Benefits of working in a right-to-work state.
What is?
Oh shit!
There, you gotta be a 17.
We rolling?
Yeah, highest roll.
69.
Didn't ISO win the last?
Don't worry, ISO's not winning right now.
Mojo.
I was so happy.
I think
with
Mojo
that.
wins.
That deserves a bowl.
I had to make sure he didn't double roll.
So what's the best option for that? Because I'm all up for it.
I mean, do you want the mount or you want a wild time?
What's it?
And I'll see which one sells for more. Well, I'm taking off. I don't want to make the missus angrier. I'll be back on in a few, though.
You still interested in doing the Mechagon or no?
Thanks, guys. I'll catch y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
4 hours of Mechagon. Just saying.